So again, thank you for joining the Marketing Review webinar. A little bit about the company. Throughout the state, we have over 1,800 sales professionals throughout our 42 locations, serving 19 counties, with our 2 newest locations and service areas located in Vero Beach and Melbourne. So we're very happy that you joined us today as well. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices nationally is proud to have the fastest growing real estate network ever, with currently over 42,000 sales professionals throughout 1,200 offices in 47 states throughout the company. And this affiliate map can be found directly on the homepage of bhhsresource.com, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Berkshire Hathaway as a company, according to Forbes Global 2000 list, is the 5th largest public company in the world. The current price of the company's A-share stock is over $213,000 per share, with a market cap of $353 billion. That's billion with a B. Berkshire Hathaway also employs nearly 378,000 people and owns more than 55 companies, including some of the companies that you see on the screen, which I'm sure a lot of you are very familiar with and maybe even use some of their products, such as Heinz Ketchup, Dairy Queen, Fruit of the Loom, See's Candy, Pampered Chef, and Geico Insurance. As a reminder, as being part of our affiliate network, you do get a discount with Geico Insurance. To find out more information on the discounts available to you as a Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices affiliate, you can go to the Resource Center with Berkshire Hathaway and get all the information you need. Berkshire Hathaway is a global brand. It evokes trust, stability, and longevity. According to the 2015 rankings, Fortune ranked Berkshire Hathaway as the number 3 world's most admired companies. According to Barron's, they ranked Berkshire Hathaway 3 for the world's most respected companies. And as I had mentioned, Forbes boasts Berkshire Hathaway as the 5th largest company in the world. This is something we all are very proud of, and something very important and good to know to share with your customers. We have these marketing materials available to you on our intranet that you can download and use part of your marketing presentation, whether you're talking to a seller or a buyer. There's the power of the brand, our ranking among the top 50 companies in the United States, according to RISmedia's most recent Power Broker report, and celebrating our 17 years of success, which this is just an overview of our company, and it's a nice piece to review with your customers of who you are and what company you work for, why you are a member of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty, and proud to be one. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices has national brand awareness ads to bring the consumers to the brand, to the national website, to make them aware of who we are in some of the most well-known luxury, DuPont Registry, Robb Report, Unique Homes, and our own Prestige magazine, which is the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Luxury magazine. With all of our full-page ads, the circulation is over 1.8 million visitors. And Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices is proud to announce their global expansion. Along with their global strategy, the site now features language measurement and currency translation in 10 different languages on all properties, not just Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices properties, which makes it a very distinguishing factor when visitors go to BerkshireHathawayHS.com. It also gives you a competitive advantage when competing either for a listing or speaking with your buyers. There is a very nice marketing piece that we hope that you all have seen and have and use as part of your toolbox. It's the Global Listing Exposure Flyer, and For property, residential properties over $200,000, you can tell your sellers whenever you're on a listing appointment that their property will now be seen across 5 continents in 37 countries on over 70 global websites. This is a powerful piece, and we hope that you do utilize it and make it part of your seller presentation. Again, back to BerkshireHathawayHS.com. I hope that you have an opportunity to go to the website and find you. Directly on the home page, there's a tab to find agents. I highly suggest you enter your name as a consumer would and make sure your photo is listed on the national website roster, your contact information is there, and you're located in the correct office. If you speak any additional language, if it's not already listed, please let us know so we can add that information to the database. Consumers can also search for a designation on BerkshireHathawayHS.com, either through a CIPS or the Luxury Collection Specialist designation. Speaking of languages, throughout our 42 locations, collectively, our sales professionals speak 32 languages, and here they are listed right now. And again, if you do speak a different language and it's not listed and we don't have that already part of the network, please let your manager know or let us know so when we can make sure that not only we add that information to the company site, the national site, but also to our. Back to BerkshireHathawayHS.com. This is one of the most important things if you currently have active listings that I highly stress that you check out. Find you, whenever you do find listings, whenever you do find your agent roster entry, make sure that you have the View My Listings website icon, which will take you or the consumer to your current active properties. This is very, very important. If you do currently have active listings in the MLS and you do not see that View My Listings tab, please call the Affiliate Assistance Hotline immediately to get that corrected. And that Affiliate Assistance Hotline phone number is 855-422-9052. And again, don't worry about writing that down. I'll show it on another screen a little bit later. You can also find your listings quickly at BerkshireHathawayHS.com/MLS number. This is the link that I highly encourage you to send to your seller once you enter the property into the MLS. Within 24 hours, it will appear on the national site. So I would use this, which it can direct your seller on a quick hyperlink being advertised on the national website. You'll also notice a share button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, which you'll want to use to share on your social networks, or you can email it to your seller from this share button as well. One of the nice features about the properties whenever they're viewed on the national site is there's a link where they can take a virtual tour, see larger photos, or immediately get a bird's eye view, which is pretty much an aerial view of the property too. Very nice, and this is a great thing to point out whenever you're on a listing presentation that you can share with your sellers on the marketing that you do for them. Berkshire Hathaway National sends a feed directly to Zillow.com. And like I had mentioned, if you have active listings, make sure that you are attached to your listings on the national website because, again, it feeds Zillow, which, whether you like it or not, a lot of people view Zillow when they're looking for property. And if you haven't done so already, I highly suggest going to Zillow.com and create a profile. And you want to create a profile that has your photo and your contact information, including your correct email address, to make sure whenever people view your properties on Zillow that they can see your photo and connect with you online. Because of our relationship with Zillow, you will always be listed at the top of your properties for sale as the listing agent. This is very important, and it only occurs if your profile is set up and your properties are linked to you correctly on the national site. Zillow also owns Trulia, so your profile, once it's set up on Zillow, will also filter over to Trulia. You don't have to create a separate profile. Just set it up one time on Zillow, and again, with our relationship, your properties will also appear on Trulia with you listed as the listing agent. Again, something to share with your sellers whenever you're on a listing appointment. We also partner with the Wall Street Journal, so all of your listings with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services also appear on WSJ.com, which is Wall Street Journal's website. So your listings appear there. For any of our properties that are listed over $1 million and above, we also syndicate to MansionGlobal.com, which is Wall Street Journal's high-end, beautiful property website, where you would be the contact on your listing as well. So again, if you're on a listing appointment for a property that's $1 million and above, make sure you include as part of this as your dialogue with your sellers. Berkshire Hathaway boasts a very strong social media footprint. If you haven't done so already, I encourage you to connect and follow and like all of the social media outlets that Berkshire Hathaway Home Services offers. The quickest and easiest way to do that is to go to BerkshireHathawayHS.com, scroll to the bottom, and you'll see the social network icons, which will take you directly to their Facebook, their Twitter, their LinkedIn, their Instagram account, and their Pinterest account, where you can easily connect and stay in touch with everything Berkshire Hathaway nationally. There's also a contest every week with Berkshire Hathaway National, where you can promote your listings on the National's Instagram page at #InstaHomeWeekly.com. We also tweet all of our new listings. So anytime you take a new listing with our company, we tweet it out to all of our followers. And we do that by sending a link to your Paradigm Tour. Let's go to the Berkshire Hathaway company website, which is different from the national website. It kind of looks similar and has some of the same features, but this is our own company website, Berkshire Hathaway Florida Realty website, which is BHHSFloridaRealty.com. Just as you would connect with the national social media, I highly encourage you to do the same on our own company site. If you look down in the bottom left-hand corner, you can easily find a link to our company Facebook page, our Twitter page, and our YouTube channel. And again, please like and follow our social media outlets as well. We also partner with Realtor.com, where we showcase all of our listings from a company standpoint. And as a Prima agent, you always want to make sure that you take advantage of enhancing your listings on Realtor.com and share that listing with the share icon from the property details page on Realtor.com. And again, as a Prima agent, you want to make sure you have headline banners, additional details, maybe post an open house, connect with a broker message, and add a video. We partner with Wiki Realty. Wiki Realty is an online town square where people gather to share local knowledge about both residential and commercial real estate. Their mobile and web platform makes it really easy for you to share local insights. We partner with them because Google loves them, and we find it a very nice platform where you can create a free profile and connect with all of your listings and be the community advocate for your farm area or wherever you do your business. If you would like to be the go-to person for your market area, I highly encourage you to go to Wiki Realty, set up your free profile, and start blogging about your community, where only you have that local insight and knowledge that just data feeds can't provide. We also send them a direct feed of all of our listings every day, so all of our listings also appear on Wiki Realty. Once you set up your profile, you will be connected to all of your listings where you can engage and connect and control the conversation surrounding your listings on this platform. We hold monthly webinars specifically for Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales professionals with Wiki Realty. Our next session with them is Wednesday, July 13th from 2 to 2:45. And you can register for this webinar at FloridaRealtyTraining.com. And it will show you and walk you through how to create a profile and why you would want to create a profile and start blogging about your community. We also send a direct feed to World Property Journal. WorldPropertyJournal.com is currently the #1 ranked global real estate news website in the world today as ranked by Google. So all of our listings appear here as well. Again, something to share with your sellers whenever you're on a listing appointment. We also partner with the International MLS, where all of our listings are sent on this platform as well. The IMLS is a global portal with more than 1 million listings throughout 60 countries. So whenever you're talking to your seller on a listing appointment, you would want to share with them that not only do you put their listing in the local MLS, it also appears on the international MLS through this portal. Back to our company website. If you haven't done so already, I encourage you to go to bhhsfloridarealty.com and click on the Find Realtors tab. From there, you will be able to search for you, make sure you're in the right office, make sure you have your photo there, and make sure your contact information is correct as well. If it's not, please let us know. You can quickly and easily find all of your active listings just like you did on the national site, but on our company site as well, by going to bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS member. As a Prima agent, you can also do the same thing with your Prima domain name /MLS member. It works with any MLS listing in our database, and that includes all of the IDX listings as well. So if you're working with a buyer and want to send them directly to a specific listing, you can just have them go to your website.com/MLS member. On a property details page for Prima agents, there's details, market snapshot, community information, trends, multiple photos, a share button where you can share the property on social media, the virtual tour link, or they can schedule a showing or save a listing. I do want to point out, though, whenever you go to Google, you have to type bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS number in the address bar, not in the Google search bar. Not there. It would be at the top to find your properties. This diagram is what we call our path of a listing. This demonstrates exactly what happens to a listing once it goes into the MLS. All you need to do is, once you enter the property into the MLS, I would print this out and make this as part of your marketing and listing appointment presentation as well, because it will show them exactly what happens and all of the portals, and there's over 1,000 of them where we market our properties. This path of a listing can be found on the homepage of our intranet, which we'll talk about shortly. There you go. To find this document, you can go to floridarealtyintranet.com and type in the company username, which for everybody in our company is Florida Realty, and the password is specific to your office, and it's your 7500 number. So if you're not quite sure what that number is, please see your branch office manager or your branch office administrator, and they're happy to share that number with you. You can also find our intranet by going to the company website, bhhsfloridarealty.com, scroll to the bottom, and click on Intranet tab. Our intranet is also mobile enabled, so if you're on the go and you need a document or wanted to access anything, you can do that from your mobile device. There's all kinds of marketing materials on our intranet available to you to download, to customize, to use in your marketing, or just learn more about our company. Again, directly on the homepage, we recently added all of our marketing flipbooks, which you can easily find on the homepage of our intranet, which has our digital magazines, which include our brand book, our new fabulous listing presentation book, marketing resources, and our marketing proposal. So I highly encourage you to check those out too, because you can use those when you're talking to your customers, or just to learn more or remind yourself a little bit about what our company has to offer. If you haven't seen it already, again, it has the link to our new listing presentation book, which will be arriving in your offices very soon. But you can currently access the listing presentation book at floridarealtylistingbook.com, and it's a digital magazine of a listing presentation. It's beautifully done. and it's done in 8.5 by 11, and it's available to you right now to use, that you can use and send ahead of time a listing appointment, or just demonstrate it on your iPad or tablet on your next listing appointment. We also partner with the DuPont Registry in conjunction with our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing program. And this is where we print on a quarterly basis our 44-page Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing magazine. And this publication is also inserted directly into the DuPont Registry. So if you have the opportunity to go on a listing appointment and the price point meets the minimum requirements for a Luxury Collection program, I highly encourage you to discuss it and talk about the marketing opportunities which are available to you just by being part of our company that are available to your listing. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but all of our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing materials can be found on our intranet, including the price point qualifications, the application, all of the marketing surrounded our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing program, and our path of listing for luxury listings. And also, just as a reminder, we have a Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing Review webinar every other month, hosted by our own Michelle Serrano, who is our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing Manager. Our next one is July 22nd from 11 to 11:30. If you wanted to learn more about our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing program, which again, just as a reminder, is 100% company paid, then I would highly encourage you to sign up for this webinar. Make sure you attend it, but we also record it and put it on our YouTube channel. On our intranet, we have links to our preferred service partners, including Paradigm. Visual Tour is now Paradigm. They changed their name last July. And with our relationship with Paradigm, we create tours for you automatically with the data feed from your listings that you enter into the MLS. As long as your property has at least 6 photos in the MLS, tours are automatically created for you. There's no extra work involved. Price and status changes are automatically done for you, and the virtual tour link and the video link is emailed to you directly the day that it's set up. Once your tour is set up, we also post the tour on YouTube. Again, a very powerful thing to share with your sellers. You can access your Paradigm account directly with your login and password if you wanted to add any additional photos or even add a video, or if you wanted to use your Paradigm account to create farm area tours or personal promotion tours. You can do that all company paid through your Paradigm account. What's also nice with Paradigm, if you use a mobile device, you can download the Mobile Agent app through Paradigm and connect with your account, see all of your tours, edit your tours, send a link to your tours, or just view your tour inventory directly from your smartphone or iPad or tablet. We partner with Paradigm to host a webinar specifically for all of our sales professionals every single month. Our next webinar with Paradigm is next Wednesday, June 15th from 1 to 1:30. And you can learn how to post your tours to social media, which is the topic of our next webinar. You can register for the webinar at floridarealtytraining.com. Also, have a relationship with Popanote. Popanote is a really cool, innovative way to stay in touch with your customers. It's a conversational marketing piece, which has drip email marketing campaigns to help you build a relationship. You can enter up to 50 contacts for free, company paid, as an added benefit. It's just an easy way to stay in touch with your contacts with fun and interesting facts. They can either be pop culture related or real estate related or both. They can be sent automatically or manually depending on your preferences. And you can set up your news hub through your Popanote account, which is all company paid. There's also a host of Popanote training videos available at floridarealtytraining.com. We also partner with RPR. If you haven't checked out what RPR can do and what RPR can offer you, I highly encourage you to do so. RPR is an added benefit to you by being a National Association of Realtors member. However, we partner with RPR because we have all of our reports branded to you, to the company, with our service partners. Just an added benefit with being with Berkshire Hathaway. RPR is available to you at no cost. Please set up an account. There's also a mobile version of RPR, which is available exclusively for you. RPR tells the story of a home, neighborhood, or city beyond the listing. It compiles all of the information revolving around subject parcels from the web into one easy-to-use system that conveys the information in an agent, broker-centric, and brandable way. Their help desk is available to you as well. So if you have any questions or issues on how to sign up for RPR, please visit their help desk, and the web address is narrpr.com. We partner with RPR to host a webinar exclusively for our sales professionals as well. Our next webinar on RPR is actually immediately following this one at 11 o'clock today, and the topic is 3 ways to build your listing inventory. So if you have time and are available, I encourage you to sign up for RPR this webinar following this session this morning. And you can register at floridarealtytraining.com. And again, it's exclusive to our Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices sales professionals. We also offer a concierge program to all of our customers, which they can sign up, or you can send the link to them at floridarealtyconcierge.com. They're available to assist your customers with their moving services. I had mentioned floridarealtytraining.com. It lists all of our training opportunities on a monthly basis, and it has links for the registration for all of our webinars. But we also provide all of our training calendars on our careers website at floridarealtycareers.com. And all you need to do is click on the training schedule at the top, and it will take you to the current month or the following month, depending on what you're clicking on, calendar of training and opportunities that are available to you, such as the RPR training, if you would like to sign up. Again, you can easily go to floridarealtycareers.com, click on the training schedule, and connect to see what's available, whether you were interested in taking the RPR, the Wiki Realty, the Paradigm, whatever it is, you can sign up for it directly there. Now let's talk about the Resource Center. We talked about Florida Realty Intranet a lot, and that is our intranet exclusively for Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices sales professionals. The Resource Center is on a national basis. This is the intranet for all of the sales professionals throughout Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, and again, that's 42,000 of them throughout 1,200 offices in 47 states. All of you should have a login and password to access the Resource Center. If you don't, please see your branch office manager or your branch office administrator, or you can call the Affiliate Assistance Hotline at 855-422-9052. That's the same number you would call if you currently have active listings, but you do not see that View My Listings tab whenever you go to your profile on the national site. And I'll leave that number up for just a minute if you wanted to write it down. This is the homepage for the Resource Center once you're logged in. What you'll want to do for the first time, or if you haven't done it ever, whenever you log in, make sure you go to my profile and fill out the information. Put your cell phone number in there. Make sure your email address that you checked is currently in there. Make sure you're listed in the right office. So you're going to want to make sure that your profile is set up in 3 different places on the Resource Center. The first place is in my profile. On the homepage, you'll always be able to see any top stories, as well as download that cool affiliate map that shows all of our locations throughout the state. In your profile, one of the nice things is that you can connect with networking groups. So once you click on my profile, you'll want to scroll to the bottom and select the networking groups that you're interested in participating with. And the benefit for you doing that is that once you're set up with the networking groups, you can click on the tab on the left-hand navigation that says networking groups, and then click on the networking group that you want to connect with. And these are the choices that you can be a part of. And let's say you wanted to be a part of the equestrian networking group. You can see all of the members that are available, and this is throughout the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices affiliates throughout the country. And what you can do with this is export it into a spreadsheet that you can then import into your database and connect with all of the other equestrian networking sales professionals throughout the network whenever you have a new listing or looking for people that are interested in equestrian property. So this would be good, for example, if you're on a listing appointment that maybe needs the equestrian or the Resort International or any of the other networking groups available, you can tell your seller that you network with all of the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices affiliates sales professionals that specialize in those groups. And you'll email them their property information once it goes live and is listed with you to let them know it is now available in case they have anybody interested in your property. It's a very powerful tool. Okay, back to the homepage of the Resource Center. There's also a link to Marketing Resources. Marketing Resource, this is one of the most highly used tools that are available to you as a Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices affiliate. So I would click on the Marketing Resource once you're logged in. Marketing Resource is your one-stop online location for all of your marketing materials. It also has a feed of all of your listings where you can quickly and easily create a just listed flyer, a just sold flyer by selecting your MLS, and it will automatically pop in all of your property information. So in just a couple of minutes, you can have a beautifully designed, professionally designed flyer or e-card or printable brochure ready to go. And there's over 1,000 templates available to you in Marketing Resource Center, including a newsletter template. If you had ever thought about sending a newsletter on a monthly basis to your database in an e-card, you can do this now through the Marketing Resource Center. There's pre-populated topics and information that are already loaded in there. All you need to do is click send. However, if you wanted to include some of your own topics or articles, it's customizable to be able to do that as well. There's also the availability to connect with the video app through Videolicious in Marketing Resource. And it works both in Android and iPhone. And what this allows you to do is once you create an account, you can download the app, and the app, whenever you take videos on your phone of a property or your tablet through the video app, save it in the video app, it will automatically go into your Marketing Resource Center, which then you can send out a video-enabled e-card of a property or a farm area or a new listing that may have come up. It's a very powerful way because video is so highly used. It's a great and easy way to stay in touch with your customers through video. Back to the home page, there's also Commercial Resource. Commercial Resource is available to all of our commercial sales professionals throughout our company. And Commercial Resource has a dashboard where you can create your profile and connect with all of the commercial sales professionals throughout the network. If you currently have a commercial property, you can enter that property on the Commercial Resource Center, which it will then appear on bhhscre.com, which is the national website for commercial services through Berkshire Hathaway. Your property would also be syndicated on all of these websites as well. So if you do commercial real estate, you want to make sure you have access to the Commercial Resource tab within Marketing Resource. If you do not, you can ask your branch office manager or your branch office administrator to add that role to your profile in in the Resource Center. Back to the home page. Another valuable resource is Lead Resource. And Lead Resource is a dashboard where you can manage all of your contacts and contracts and action plans. But once you're here, what you want to make sure that you do is set up your profile. Remember I said there's 3 important places you want to do that? One is on the home page for bhhsresource.com. The other is Marketing Resource. Make sure you set up your profile. And also in Lead Resource, you want to set up your profile. As well, I guess there's a fourth. If you are a commercial user, commercial sales professional, the first time you log in, you also want to make sure your profile is set up correctly in commercial resource as well. So one, make sure your personal profile and lead resource is set up. And this is again where you can manage your contracts, manage your contacts, and this is where you would actually manage your leads that come in from the national website at BerkshireHathawayHS.com, directly in the Contact Manager section of Lead Resource. You can send your contacts a quick email if you wanted to. You can assign an action plan to all of your contacts, whether they're buying a home or selling a home, or if you just met them, or if they're a for sale by owner. You can set them up on an action plan directly in Lead Resource. There's neighborhood reports available to you, as well as a link to Seller Advantage. And Seller Advantage allows you to create a listing presentation report, listing activity reports, and market activity reports. This program allows you to create lifelong customers by providing ongoing real estate market updates in real time. And this is directly accessible through the homepage of bhhsresource.com, clicking on Seller Advantage. Now let's go to Learn Center. The Learn Center resource is a link on the homepage as well. And this takes you to all of the courses and classes that are available to you from Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices National. They put out their schedule every single month, and all you need to do is click on any date in the calendar, and it will bring up that calendar for the month, or you can click over to the following month. I highly encourage you to take at least one training course a month. By the end of the year, you will be amazed at how much you've learned and grown your business by using the tools that are available to you through Berkshire Hathaway. I circled this one because when I was looking on the calendar, I thought it would be a great one to promote and highlight. So next Thursday, on June 16th, there is a training course called Lead Resource Action Plan Manager. Please note that all times listed on the Learn Center are in Pacific Standard Time. So you have to tack on 3 hours to show them in Eastern Time. So if you're interested in taking the Action Plan Manager course, which is a webinar, go to Learn Center Resource, click on the calendar, click on the date and time, and register and request that scheduled training. And it will add it to your calendar and remind you that it's coming up. Again, this one's available next Thursday, June 16th at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. There is a slew of different webinars that are available to you. Everything we talked about, Action Plan Manager, Contact Manager, Neighborhood Reports, Seller Advantage, Listing Presentation, Data List, Social Media 101, all of this can be found directly on the Learn Center. Now this is a guide. I know we went over a ton of information today, but the best thing to keep in mind is that you always have top resources available to you. Whether you have questions about Paradigm, you can contact the Resource Center. If you have questions about anything on the Resource Center, you can contact the Affiliate Assistance Hotline. This helpful page, the Helpful Links page, it lists pretty much everything we talked about today, plus a little bit more. It has links to our brand book, our listing book, our marketing resources, our careers website, our concierge service, our luxury magazine online, our intranet, a link to the Resource Center, company training, Form Simplicity, Express Docs, Claire's Market Metrics, our social media, our site, our partner site, such as the link over to the title site. All of this helpful link information, I will be sending you this PDF document as a reference point so you can easily access any of our tools that are available to you anytime you need them. You can also visit floridarealtymarketing.com, which includes this PDF. I will also be sending everybody a password keeper. And this password keeper is just a spreadsheet because it's just a document that helps you keep track of all of your new usernames and passwords with our company, with a link and information to their support as well as their email or their phone number as a reference. So I'll email you both of these documents after this presentation. So As a reminder, we also hold Impact Day webinar every other month for our company, and this goes over all of kind of the tools of all of our what we have to offer at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, where you'll hear from the Regional Vice President, the head of our relocation department, Sharon Sapp, a representative from our title company, as well as myself going over all of our marketing tools and resources again. We hold that Impact Day webinar every other month. Our next one is Wednesday, August 3rd from 10:30 to 12:30. And you can register for Impact Day at floridarealtytraining.com. As a reminder, it's not only for new sales professionals, but we encourage you, if you haven't visited or viewed Impact Day in a while, I encourage you to attend this training session. So that concludes our marketing overview today. Our next session will be July 1st at 11 o'clock. You can also register for all of our training at floridarealtytraining.com. So again, I know we went over a lot of information today. It was just a review. As mentioned, it will be recorded and available on our YouTube channel next week. So I will stop for questions. If you want to, I'll take a minute and look for any questions in our question box before we conclude today's session. And believe it or not, I don't see any questions. So again, thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate it and glad you're part of Berkshire Hathaway. Have a great day.